Tonight, we're going to focus on something that gets asked about all the time. People want to know, what do you really spend? Can you save money by doing this? I'm really excited about this. We have reached our 1 year point.
Yay! Jazz hands!
Trailer day!
Yay! It's trailer day!
And we are really excited because we're going to start with this video today, a series of our 1 year experiences on the road.
There's so many questions and people that are just getting on the road or they're planning to get on the road and they have all these questions, and we wanted to bring you what it's like after 1 full year of being on the road.
Subscribe if you haven't. We're very thankful you're here. We're going to start really turning out some cool videos about our whole year, so see what that's like. Yeah. Ring the bell for notifications and hit the like button for us. That helps with the videos a lot. Tonight, we're going to focus on something that gets asked about all the time.
Just a few days ago, there was a post that we saw, and it was a person who had seen another YouTube vlogger and was shocked that they said they spent $5,000 a month. And so that got me thinking, like, how much do we actually spend?
We like to bring you guys the real. We're not going to candy coat this. You're going to get real numbers. Now, this is our story.
Yes.
Right? So we're talking about a family of 5 plus a dog.
Right.
Travel nursing.
It may or may not be like what you are doing, but hopefully this will give you an idea of what to expect if you're going to be full-timing with a family.
We have grouped these into 5 major categories so we can kind of bring it to you guys succinctly.
A nice word. These 5 categories are the ones that people ask about all the time. The first one I get to talk about, is the grocery budget. What do you spend? Before I tell you the number, we are like we said, a family of 5. 2 of our kids are boys who are preteens.
Well, one of them's a preteen. Let's not push Ethan into the category. Nevertheless, he eats
like a preteen. They eat a lot.
More than I do some nights.
Yes.
Yeah, depending on what it is.
Yeah, so we have 2 boys and a girl. And then also we like to eat as clean as possible. We try to buy organic vegetables and fruits as often as we can. And we do follow the clean 15,
That's
dirty 12. The dirty dozen. We stay away from the dirty dozen and follow the clean 15. Okay, all that stuff. Generally, we spend anywhere from $200 to $250 a week. Our grand total, though, as we look back at the whole year on average,
and averaged it out,
it's $1,280 a month. That's our biggest expense.
Yeah, this post that she came across, people were like, groceries, $1,000. And people were like, oh my God, you're spending $1,000 on food? I want to be like, please. I spend $1,280, okay?
Our grocery budget is for anything that I purchase at the grocery store or Walmart, which includes dog food, it includes toilet paper, any cleaning supplies,
anything that you're going to buy at like a Walmart. Yeah. And that does include Cinder's food, and we do buy a high quality food for the smooch.
Your grocery budget is going to vary greatly on the area of the country that you are in.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, definitely. Since we've been on both sides and in the middle.
We were able to cut this significantly when we were on the East Coast and we had access to Aldi all the time. There was one time I went shopping in California.
Oh my gosh, California.
And it was like $380 and he like messaged me immediately, #biggest grocery bill ever. I was like, I know.
Yeah. She hashtagged me back, California. The next major category that we have that I spend a lot on, and that is gas. And we're going to kind of gas/transportation. So we're talking about anything in expense that has to do with the autos. So yes, while we have warranties, there's things like oil changes, random maintenance, repairs, stuff like that, car washes. Again, averaging out like we did for the last year, we're spending on average around $600 a month on the transportation category. That is mostly gas. And as Kristen was saying, as with the groceries, a lot of this is going to be dependent upon where you're at in the country. Gas prices in California and Washington and Oregon are not the same as they are in Kansas and Missouri. It's also going to be, as a travel nurse specifically, it's going to be dependent upon things like where you are in relation to the contract. What type of vehicle are you taking to work every day?
As a travel nurse, we're staying pretty local and just exploring some places, within a few hours of where we're staying. But when we travel in between contracts, we generally make these gigantic, cross-country stretches.
Yeah.
And so by averaging it, this is giving you kind of like
an
idea overall. You might be wondering what we spend in RV parks.
Yes.
And we didn't really average this out very well because we didn't honestly track it very well.
Because it's so different.
It's very different, but we're going to tell you what we budget for.
Yeah.
We budget for $600 a month. And that is, it could be a monthly fee, like when we're looking to stay someplace for a month at a time, we're looking for a place that's $600 or less. There have been times that we have spent more than $600, and there have been many times that we've spent much less than $600 because we boondocked a lot.
Yeah, or nothing.
Yeah, in Phoenix, we boondocked almost 3 months, solid. So we didn't have hardly any RV park expenses there at all.
This is one of the most difficult categories to nail down. And it's one that, as RVers, you're going to have to figure out on your own, because you'll figure out, okay, am I comfortable boondocking? Is it something I like to do? Or do I like to stay in parks?
If you are interested in staying in RV parks a lot, and there's a lot of thousand trails around, that might be a good option for you, and will really cut down on the monthly
Passport
fees,
America is the same. There's these clubs out there that you can join that cut down a lot too.
Yeah.
What do you do for insurance? So obviously there's different kinds of insurance. That question generally when asked is about health insurance. We use something called a health share. We use a company called Christian Health Share Ministries. So health insurance, life insurance, car insurance, auto insurance basically, which covers the trailer and the vehicles. On a monthly, we are right at $418. That's what we spend a month
combined.
Yeah, if you want to break down the insurances, what we spend for the health insurance right now is $135 a month.
Family of 5.
Again, health share, it works different than typical health insurance. It's kind of like a high deductible, and then after that's met, things are paid for. $195 is our Geico, which is what we use for our insurance. Geico, if you're interested, is a good company for full-time RVers. They know that we full-time, and they do have a full-time insurance policy for RVers. $8.90, carry the 5 and 6 and
90.
the 2.
This is basically $90.
Yeah, basically it's just a little over $90. That's the life insurance.
So combined all of our insurances.
$418 total. Okay.
This category is the miscellaneous category, and I know that's gonna
drive everybody nuts.
For all of you accountants or number crunchers out there, you're like, what? What is in your miscellaneous category? Well, it's because we don't do a great job at tracking exactly everything that we spend, and so it kind of gets lumped into the miscellaneous category. But what it includes is we have gym memberships, and we've had a gym membership of some kind for the last 3 contracts.
Yeah, worth doing for us.
And then entertainment.
Trips to parks and state parks and, things like that.
We don't go to a lot of museums, but if we did, then that's
where it comes out of.
Where it comes out of.
Yeah.
We also, in this category, sometimes we buy souvenirs. The channel expenses.
Yep.
Did you know we spend money to make these videos?
I know, you guys, right? We love you that much.
Yes.
So it's upgrades, things like cameras and mics and
it's subscriptions.
Stabilizers, and a lot of subscriptions for editing.
For editing, I use a music subscription, and I have...
you have the Adobe subscription for all their content.
Right, and then I use what's called Motion Array, which gives me extra little things, graphics and stuff.
Super fancy.
And for YouTube, I even have a subscription for something called TubeBuddy that helps me kind of
all the things that we do to try to make our stuff better for you guys.
Yes, it's all in the background, and that comes out of our miscellaneous account. It's $900 that we spend in randomness, and
it really is random. It's like coffee, it's like Cinder's vet visits, it's a bunch of other little things. And remember, this is an average
over the whole year.
Over the year.
Living in an RV can be costly, and it does depend on what you decide to spend your money on.
Yeah.
There are some places that we've gone to that we've been super frugal. Like in Reno, we made all these videos about how to see Reno on a budget. And then there's been other places where it was just like the East Coast where we spent a ton of money to go sightsee. We just went
and saw everything.
Which we don't regret. So,
nope.
Like all of this is wrapped up in how you want to RV. So our total is $3,798. It's a chunk. And is it more or less than what we would have spent in a Sticks and Bricks, do you think?
It may be pretty close. It may be pretty close.
I think a big question is, are you spending the same as you did in a Sticks and Bricks? And I think our answer is probably yes.
It's pretty close. I would say it's pretty close to it.
Which is probably going to break a lot of hearts out there. Mm-hmm. But that's the truth. But we probably are.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the real talk, you guys. We are probably spending pretty close to it. However, that's how we have chosen to RV. Mm-hmm. You know, even though we boondock and we try to save money that way, we are not shy to spend money to go see things.
I think another big question is, are you actually saving any money? Because a lot of people think going into this that they're going to put away a bunch of money. And that is tied into not only how you RV, but also what you're doing for income. In our case, we took a significant income boost when John started travel nursing. So we have a much bigger cushion than we've ever had in a Sticks and Bricks. Do we have a huge savings? No. But we don't regret it because we have had so many experiences and we've gotten to take, like 20 vacations in 1 year as opposed to like one family vacation that we would maybe only get to take every 3 years.
Yeah.
And we've crammed all of that into 1 year and we don't regret it at all.
That's the beauty of it. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's your way. That's what's cool about it. This is our stuff, you guys. We wanted to bring it to you because, again, like we said, so many people ask about it. It's our way of doing it. We hope you find it beneficial. If there's further stuff that you want to know about, leave us messages in the comments. We'll do our best to get back to you. You can email us. You can instant message us on Instagram. We're on there as well. We'd love to hear from you.
Money, 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 money! Money! I like that you're wearing a green shirt. It's the color of money. The number one question is, how do you make money?
Oh, money.
Intimacy.
Hey, I hope you don't mind. I bought a new wagon today. Okay, cool.
I did that yesterday. Okay. I might be the spender.
Okay.